Hello everybody and welcome back to GameRant.com. I'm Anthony Taormina, editor-in-chief of the website. It's mailbag time. Alright, we got a big heavy boy to open. We'll jump right into it and get this box out of the way. I'm doing this backwards just because you know the drill. I don't want to dox myself. So we'll get this open and get to the real meat and potatoes of what we're opening. But this is something that I think many of you are going to be very excited to see, or at least I'm excited to see it. So we got box within a box. Also me sort of blocking your vision. This is, does it have my address on it? It does not. Okay, perfect. To the side, so if you can see there in the bottom corner, this is the Razer Blade 16 2025 model, new laptop from Razer. By the time that you're seeing this, the embargo will have lifted for, I think, reviews. So if nothing else, this unboxing will be live, but also we're going to have full coverage testing and looking at the Razer Blade 16. And as you can see, it's got Ryzen keyboard layout. It looks like it's pre-opened. I don't want it. Normally, I do the openings and then it all falls out, and I do not want that to happen. All right, so we got box within a box, classic Razer black, and then also you've got a more rectangular box that's got the AC power adapter and regional power cord in there. Let's see, let's read some of the information. Welcome to the cult of Razer. Congratulations. There's no turning back. Everyone knows that it's not just brute force that wins battles. It also requires strategy and agility. That's why we put countless hours into the design and testing of our systems, find the most effective approach. Our systems are a mix of high performance and high practicality, such as lightweight and slim design, which definitely applies to the Razer Blade 16, as you'll see. The days of luggables are gone, and a new beginning is on the horizon, the days of the Razer systems. And then sustainability commitment, hats off to Razer. Definitely working on sustainability with the packaging, that's for sure. All right, so we've got the power cord here. We've got the Razer Blade 16 is in here. They're covered in a nice cloth. I will take it out, put that off to the side. For the grand reveal, here we go. The logo's probably going to be upside down. Oh, well, it's fine. And there you go. There you have it. That is the Razer Blade 16. Look at how thin that boy is. So this is Razer's thinnest blade yet, I believe. Got the Razer logo on there. We'll take a closer look. It's got like a little bit of shimmery design on the top. I don't know if that plays. It might not play. And then one of the cool things I want to talk about, we're just going to jump into it because I was talking to Razer and they were telling me a little bit about it, is this hood. You can see there's like a little, I don't know if you can fully see it, but see it's a little raised there, but this is the bottom, so it's like a step down. But it creates this chamber that helps with the cooling. It's a dual fan design. So you've got cooling on the bottom. It's super important for a laptop, especially one focused on gaming, that you get some cooling in there and you get good cooling. And Razer has put a lot of thought into that with this hood. So I did want to call attention to that. You can see there's the feet, and then the hood gives you some space underneath there. Additional considerations on the outside can include two USB-C ports, USB 4 of the USB 4 variety, as well as on each side you've got a USB-A, so you got two there and one on the other side. You've got an SD card slot, you've got an HDMI 2.1 port, you've got the port for the power adapter, which is right there next to my finger. And then you've also got the Kensington lock, and you've got, what was the last one? Oh, a combo audio out. over there. So those are the ports. Yeah, I mean, you're all set up. You can also use a Razer dock connected to this and get even more. But I mean, look how thin it is. I want to say it was like 0.59 inches is what they told me. In the review, I'll have the exact specs, but it's a little guy. So we got a booklet here. I want to just like organize myself just a little bit. I don't think there's anything else. All right, here we are in the middle of the video. I'm just interrupting because I realized I didn't show off the power adapter. So we're gonna include that in here. So you got your power brick and you've got your connector. I do want to make sure that it's a proper unboxing, and I know some of you, if you got to this video how I did it before, you would have said, he didn't open the brick. Well, I'm cutting you off at the pass and I'm opening the brick. So you've got, there you can see an angled, it's angled connector, and that's the special proprietary connector for the blade. And then it also has plug, as you might expect, and then this plugs into the brick. So you got the brick, you've got the connector, you've got enough length of cord to be able to sit a little further away from a plug. You're not tied to a plug. But yeah, that's the power adapter that comes with it, just in case you were curious. Also, a note about the 90 watt-hour battery. It's Razer's pretty high on the battery. I'll be able to test it, but it seems like you're going to be able to get like 2 to 3 hours of gaming out of it, or 10 hours of just productivity work. So it's got a beefy battery, even though it's so thin. All right, back to the rest of the video. Let's open her up. So, I mean, look how incredibly thin that laptop is. Like that screen. Ooh, it's a thin boy. All right, so the screen, 240 hertz OLED panel, 16 inches, 240 hertz, QHD plus. You're getting high resolution, high refresh rate. It's super thin too. It's incredible. And then you've got your, so the Razer has tweaked its keyboards, or the actuation on its keys. I mean, those feel nice. Let me do a little typey type test. I feel like I'm in a movie doing like a hacking scene. Hack the planet. Yeah, those feel good. And then you've also got, because AI is the new hotness, you've got a Copilot Plus button. This is one of the few gaming laptops to have the capabilities to support Copilot Plus. So you can get your AI on, and then it does have the AMD Ryzen AI 9HX in it. And then you've got, they said a slightly smaller trackpad. Still quite big if you were a fan of the larger trackpads. But man, I mean, it's called the Blade for a reason. It's so thin and compact. That's what makes it really impressive. I don't know if we have any juice. All right, so you've got individually backlit keys with RGB, fully customizable through Razer Synapse. I don't know if that plays well enough to be able to see the RGB or see the lighting there. Ooh, that screen is quite nice. It's a pretty screen, very vibrant. Again, we're in 4K, but maybe if you're on the site, you're not in 4K. But it is up close. That QHD Plus screen is very nice. An extremely powerful, but also slim laptop with the main component, the reason that anybody comes into the Razer ecosystem is to get that power, and it's got a 50 series in there. Let's see if we can get a breakdown. Let's see, is NVIDIA already installed? All right, there we go. Okay, so hopefully is that visible? I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just recap. So you get 2 terabytes storage, 32 gigs of RAM, AMD's Ryzen AI 9HX processor, and then the most important part. The app version needs an update. No, the most important part, a 5090 eGPU in this bad boy. We're gonna be doing a lot of testing with it, benchmarking, playing games, seeing how it runs. But I mean, I'm already instantly impressed, and I haven't even done anything with the laptop. Just the thin design is great. The unibody aluminum is impressive. The texture is nice. I mean, it's a nice laptop. I don't know what else to tell you. First impressions are everything, and this is a great first impression of the Razer Blade 16. But again, stay tuned to more coverage at GameRant.com. I'm going to be putting this through its paces, doing some benchmarking, playing some games, looking at all the features, testing how well that hood works in keeping it cool. I mean, it doesn't feel particularly warm at all. You know, it's quite cold in places, actually. And yeah, it's so thin. It's so thin. Thank you to Razer for sending this in for us to cover. Thank you for watching today's Game Rant Mailbag. It's been a real treat to hang out with you. I don't know why I said that. I just felt like mixing it up. Have a great rest of your day.